Brilliant, thanks Gary, and good morning to everyone in the room and to everyone who is joining virtually as well. Okay, so just to introduce myself, my name is Megan Tabner and I'm Partnerships Manager at the Wales Innovation Network, and it's really great to be here. This is probably one of the first sort of official events representing WIN. We're relatively new and we're a relatively small team as well. So the Wales Innovation Network is headed up by Dr. Lewis Dean. So at the moment it's myself and Lewis working with the network. So a good place to start, I thought, would be first some of the context into which WIN came into being. So we know that the level of research and development investment in Wales as a percentage of GVA is lower than in other parts of the UK, and the lower proportion of the economy devoted to research and development is correlated to lower productivity. However, higher education makes up a relatively large proportion of research and development expenditure in Wales, compared to the UK as a whole. So there's a real opportunity, but also a challenge here. The challenge to both increase and diversify, but the opportunity to leverage the central role of universities to drive investment, growth, and impact of research and innovation in Wales. So all of this was brought together in Graham Reid's review, Strength in Diversity. This report showed that university research in Wales is characterised by strong performance, diversity at a relatively modest scale. The crux of Graham's report was that there needed to be a stronger and more coherent voice for universities in the research and innovation space, with a specific emphasis and focus on leveraging the diversity and collective strengths of the sector in order to provide the critical mass to mark a step change in our ability to attract competitive and other funding. So from this, WIN was born, a collaboration of all 9 institutions with a presence in Wales to strengthen research and innovation in Wales. So we're funded by HEFCW for 3 years, and our board is made up of a senior representative from each institution and is chaired by Professor Paul Boyle, Vice-Chancellor at Swansea University. And the work that we do is also supported by an operational and development group as well. So our objectives, I'm not going to read them out, they're on the screen now, but in short, we're focused on providing a more coherent and coordinated voice for university research, and also facilitating new collaborative approaches that ultimately secure increased investment and enable our institutions to have a greater impact in their localities, in Wales and the UK more broadly. Our work is also structured around 5 beacons, which are on the screen now as well. These are ultimately thematic areas where there's real strengths and areas of excellence of research and innovation across Wales. So linking this up as to, I guess, why I'm here today, and the idea was that WIN was granted an additional £2 million earlier this year for institutions to support the work of the Wales Innovation Network. In total, 45 projects were approved by the board. These were either pump priming projects or projects to support EU-funded legacy projects. This additional funding was a chance to accelerate the work of the Wales Innovation Network and fund a cohort of collaborative projects by way of exploring what is needed across the sector, what works, and what produces results. So, as mentioned, it's great to be here today and to see how the additional funding supported these projects and enhanced the sustainable legacy of the Circular Economy Innovation Communities Programme, and also explored collaborative bid writing at an all-Wales level and further network building. It will be of great interest, I'm sure, to us all to see how the funding has enabled partners to collaborate with third sector stakeholders to develop how-to case studies, who are already implementing circular economy and foundational economy principles in their businesses. Not only to hear about the initiatives, but also to see how the collaboration strengthened partnerships between Welsh universities and third sector organisations, creating a conducive environment for research and innovation. So the collaborative research and report on interventions has been an opportunity for WIN partners to engage with third sector industry and government stakeholders, to research a plethora of initiatives which can support and upskill practitioners to implement circular economy principles within their workplaces, and encouraging public and private sector organisations to adopt these principles as well. So I'm sure it's going to be interesting for us all to hear about these key findings from the report and how these can encourage new research and innovation collaborations across Wales, and understand the most effective ways to support and develop innovation practices to further develop the circular economy in Wales, and the potential to leverage additional funding to expand these interventions as well. Diolch yn fawr. Thank you very much.